What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Petri. Hello, Petri. How are you doing today? Thank you so very, very much for this request, because what he requested this time around is Jeff Lynne's ELO Roll Over Beethoven. Now, ELO, I assume, stands for something, with the O being orchestra. Let's check out the description here. Absolutely nothing in here. Absolutely nothing in here. So I'm not sure what ELO stands for. I think the O is orchestra, but I'm just speculating based on the opening shot here. So this is how we'll do it, guys. We'll go ahead and watch this video once together. There's going to be 2 pauses. I will try not to pause any more than that. This is lengthy though, so I'm going a long time without pausing. So if for whatever reason I get copyright detected and I have to watermark stuff, fear not, guys. We're gonna put this up on Patreon, where you not only get early access to all of my reactions, plus a ton of free ones, by the way, but you'll also get to watch this without the watermark if I have to add it. All that being said, of course, if you prefer to watch this video without my pausing, without the commentary, the link to the original video will be posted in the description below. Please feel free to click there if that's what you prefer to see. But if you've clicked here on my channel, it's to watch a reaction channel. And I've literally quite told you that I'm gonna pause it twice, so you can't be surprised in the comments section. So I'll be taking notes as I go. Let's see, let me go ahead and put my headset on here. The sound check looks good, so does the mic check. What's the quality on the video? We'll check that real quick, and then we will dive right in. Quality of the video, what do we have? 1080p? Sure, I'll take it. Why not? So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive into Jeff Lynne's ELO Roll Over Beethoven. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Here we go. Oh gosh. Oh, I had to do a sound check just to make sure it sounds good. They're happy. What is that? What a stage, huh? A little bit of classical. Oh, there's the Beethoven. Video should get louder. Don't crank it up just yet. That scream behind him. I like the mics on everybody's strings. Okay. Jeff Lynne's ELO. They're getting down, those backup singers. Wow, it's a lot of people. Really hear those keyboards. Wow, how many people are here, guys? There's a few different keyboardists, huh? Oh my gosh, I am so happy I stopped it right there because I just got a big old, a big old hint of keyboards. And if you haven't noticed, they happen to be my favorite instrument. So I'm gonna go back 5 seconds just to make sure I don't miss that intro to what I think hopefully will be a keyboard solo. We will see. There's a few different keyboardists as well, I noticed. All right, I did take a few notes. That's my first pause of two, guys. Did you see and did you enjoy how much the backup singers are moving and grooving and dancing? I haven't paid attention enough to hear them yet because there's so much going on, and as a reactor there's a lot to pay attention to when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to visuals, what are you seeing, and then of course the instrumentation, what am I hearing. So I might have lost track of that. I'll see if I can pay more attention to them. But they look like they visually, from what I saw, they look like they were having a fun time dancing there. What else did I notice? The intro? How about that blend of classical music right into the rock and roll? Loved it. That was really, really cool. And I hope that they continue to do that throughout, because as soon as the electric guitars came in, I lost the strings a little bit, but I did notice that all of the strings have a little mic on them. So they're being amplified. I need to hear them a little bit more. I'm sure they are. I need to hear them more because I'm, trying to pay attention to a lot of different things in one go. I'm sure they sound just fine. Did you see how many people are in that crowd? Take a guess. How many people are in that crowd? That was a lot of people. It went far, far, far back. Thank goodness the stage had some screens, so even the people in the back can see, right? There were screens. I'll have to pay attention to the stage production as well. All of the people on this stage, this orchestra. I wonder what the ELO stands for. I assume O is orchestra. I don't know what the E and the L are. But so far, absolutely loving how they are blending the genres together. I hope to get more strings here soon. Okay, that was pause 1 of 2. Let's keep going. I need to hear this keyboard. And now the guitar. Oh, yes. What a stage. I hear the strings now. Or is that a keyboard? Might have been the keyboard. Yeah, and they're screens. What a show. I hear the keyboards. Little use of the whammy bar there? Maybe. I think the rest of the song is just gonna be solos. Oh, I hear the bass. Hello, bass. I do think that the rest of the song is just going to be one badass long solo. So unfortunately, I do have to stop it here just for a moment for my second stop, last stop, and then we will play the song fully until the end. In fact, let me go back 5 seconds now just to make sure that we don't miss anything when I return. But just a few things I wanted to talk about here. Yes, the stage. What an incredible stage, isn't it? It's so vibrant, it's so colorful. All of the lighting that's moving as well. They did, in fact, have the 2 giant screens. I would imagine so, considering how many people are attending this performance. Is it a whole festival thing? I'm not sure. But there were so many people. Of course, there's 2 giant screens so that the people who are pretty far back can see what's going on, not only here. So what else? These solos on the guitar and on the keyboards are driving me crazy. I am loving how we are going back and forth, giving some spotlight to shine on not only this guitarist, which is incredible, by the way he's using that guitar, but also the keyboardist going back and forth between the two is making me so happy because they are both so incredibly talented. I just happen to have a preference for piano and for keyboard. So it's so cool hearing him do the slide all the way down the piano or the keyboard and then doing their thing. There was one point where I'm like, oh yes, I can hear the strings again, but it might have actually just been one of the keyboards on a different sound there. So I'll have to rewatch that part to double check. But very interesting so far. This is too much fun. So much so that I do want to finally play this out until the end. That was my last pause after all. I will still continue to take notes and then we'll go ahead and talk about it at the end of this performance. But I just had a feeling that it was going to be nothing but solos for approximately 5-6 minutes of the song. And I can't let it play that long. That's pretty much asking for a copyright block. So I think we're okay now. I'm still kind of risking it because this song is really long and letting it play for even 3 minutes is risky, but I'd rather risk it and try to upload this with less pauses. And then ultimately, if I have to watermark something, darn, at least I tried, but it will be going up on Patreon without the watermark should that happen. So let's go ahead and listen to it from this point to the end and just rock on. Here we go. Hear the bass? I love that piano slide. Any more vocals? I'm hearing keyboards and strings. Back to Beethoven. Oh yes. Wow. Listen to the crowd.
Thank you very much indeed for the
That gave
best
me
one
chills.
I've ever had. Thank you a lot. You're absolutely amazing, you guys. And we love you all. Thank you.
You were great. The crowd's chanting. Let me move these cards. I thought they were. Okay. That was a very fun performance. I'll be honest, it made, was that 8 minutes? Oh, almost 9 minutes or so. It made a long performance go by very, very fast. I was very intrigued watching both the guitarist and the keyboardist do their thing. I thought they were amazing, especially when they were paired together like that. Did I write anything down? Oh my goodness, no way. That last few minutes that I was watching, that I was supposed to take notes down so that we could talk about it at the end, I didn't write a damn thing. And that's actually a compliment. It means, first of all, I forgot that I was reacting for a second and I was just enjoying watching this performance. I forgot to take my notes and do my job. But overall, what I appreciate most about this performance was that blend of classical and rock and roll. I think they did it, they executed that perfectly. The way that they ended it actually with the dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. I'm like, yes, what a way to bring it back to the intro, by the way, which was primarily classical. And then they blended it in with all the rock and roll, and then they sang. I loved the backup singers, by the way. Then they did their solos, going back and forth between the keyboardist and the guitarist. All that being said, I did hear the bassist, and I finally was able to pinpoint what he was doing on the bass. Hello, bass. He sounded great. And then the vocals came back in. I was wondering if at one point it's just gonna be solos and just jamming out. No, the vocals came back in. I was happy about that because it led us to the big outro of the song, which again, they ended it with the classical vibe, which is what they did at the beginning. And I love that they ended it how they started it, ties everything together. That was perfectly well executed. So thank you so very, very much to Petri for this request. And thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.